over the past 3 years, we've developed a company called Peak Success. Our goal with this company is to help individuals around the world achieve great things in their life. We thought, though, that we could do something, just take that next step with individuals, actually provide as the product a courses and classes online that would help those individuals earn a secondary income outside of our ecosystem of our company, while at the same time being able to earn an income in our company if they like. And so we looked and did a lot of research. Here, for example, are the top 10 skills that non-native English speakers around the world would need in order of priority to earn a second income. The number one is English proficiency. You know, English is the common second language of the world, the common second language of the world economy, of business, of networking worldwide, travel. It's a common second language when people are traveling, common second language for cryptocurrency, common second language for again, business worldwide, and connecting with friends worldwide. And so that was our first target. You're going to see our first product here in just a minute, that it is an English language, English as a second language based product. And we'll be launching this product this fall. It's called Peak ESL. ESL stands for English as a second language. English as a second language is a massive market. Not only is it a massive market, it's a growing market, growing very rapidly. Whereas the overall kind of MLM market isn't growing these days. There's some companies that are growing, but there's a lot of companies that are declining. But the overall average is down a couple of percent, where English as a second language is growing rapidly year over year. Cortland's going to walk us through that market, and it's going to be exciting for you. So underneath Peak Success, not only will we have this product that we're going to show you here in just a minute, but we'll have comprehensive AI course coming out soon. Our ESL product has multiple types of AI that we've been training and focusing on helping people speak English as a second language. But AI as a general category is profoundly important in our lives today. As we engage in the world, as we engage in whatever job we have today, AI can dramatically help you. So not only will you be able to market and sell an AI-powered technology, but one of our first classes is going to be teaching you the world of AI, a college level type course that you can take and really learn how AI is going to help you in this world. And then you saw that other list. There's a whole bunch of other type of topics that people can take, against whatever their interests are in the world. So this is a new way to think about network marketing. When we conceived of this idea, initially we weren't building it purely for network marketing, but we realized, no, I've got to go back to my roots, and let's put on this a great reward program for online learning, attached to online learning, and be the first company in network marketing to bring an AI powered online learning platform that goes global from day one. It's really a fun opportunity. You're going to see the uniqueness here. So super grateful again that you're here with us, and I'll turn the time over to Cortland Pearson, my partner. And Cortland, by the way, Cortland and I have worked together for 20 years in two different companies. We're not only dear friends, we respect each other from a business standpoint, and we're grateful to be partners together in this. Go ahead, Court.
Thank you, Robert. Cortland Pearson, thank you for the introduction, Robert. My passion in life is to give people a chance, and I believe Peak Success is going to do that for people all over the world. As I've traveled the world and met people throughout the world, I've noticed that people who can speak English with confidence and clarity, they get the jobs, they get the promotions, they have the connections around the world to build great networks and really adapt to this new era that we're living in. Peak success is the future of network marketing. We're leading the way, the first AI-driven service with an entrepreneurial opportunity. We're so excited to introduce to you Peak ESL. ESL means English as a second language. Speech is power. We want to give people a voice. We want to help people find their voice and find their way in life. And so many network marketing companies is about bringing people into a closed community and helping them win within that community. Our passion is to arm people with the skills and insights and power so that they can win in their local economy and in the global economy. And that's exactly what we're going to do. Our vision is to be the most rewarding ESL community in the world, the most rewarding community where people get together and help people learn how to speak English with confidence and clarity. And it's going to be rewarding for the learners and for the earners. And we will have people who will earn while they learn as well. It's revolutionary, it's new, and it's exciting. We're anchored in values. To learn a language, you have to be courageous, you have to be disciplined. You got to keep a vibrant, fun personality and just step by step. So our values are for the company, and we hope that the learners and earners adopt these values into their uh, personal lives and as they build businesses and progress with us in their lives. We want to be authentic and win-win. We want to be the place where people go when they want to trust people and they're looking for a better and brighter future. The fundamental statement for our opportunity is there are 400 million English speakers in the world, native English speakers, with 1.6 billion people learning English as a second language. And speaking English with clarity and confidence is the biggest challenge. It's not learning vocabulary, it's not learning grammar. It's taking everything you learned and finding your voice and speaking and sharing the light within you with the world. And we have the best solution for that. We have the most incredible AI engineers, the team who have worked relentlessly, tirelessly to build the most incredible platform that will help people find their voice in English. The English learning market, as Robert said, is growing rapidly. Last year, it was estimated to be $28.7 billion. It's growing at a 16.8 compounded annual growth rate. That means within the next 4 to 5 years, it'll be over $70 billion market share. Uh, Market size for this incredible industry. English is the key for so many people. It's the key to master AI, the internet, to refine the skills of the jobs you're doing. And it's only going to pick up from here. We want to help people win in the future. And this uh, incredible growth will help fuel us as and help us get to where we want to be. Traditional product-based MLMs, we love them. The better they do, the better we're going to do because we hope leaders will share our services with their downlines and help them have a second stream of income. And not only that, help them learn English so they can communicate at global conventions, they can communicate with their uplines, they can build global networks. So as Robert mentioned, product-based MLMs are that industry is struggling where the industry we're going into is growing rapidly. There's some momentum here, and we'll be the first AI direct sales company ever. And the simplicity of building out a business around a digital product and service is really amazing. Much more clear, simple, easier to take global than anything you've ever experienced. So we have seen that there are apps in the world right now that help people speak English and speak different languages, but uh, nothing out there does what we do. We provide an entrepreneurial opportunity combined with this opportunity to earn and learn. Uh, we have live coaching, we have online seminars and events, travel rewards and experiences. We're building a whole ecosystem around our learners so that they're motivated and they have optimal learning conditions. It's all about the community. Now, online apps that teach languages, they're great. And someone has referred people to them time and time again. And, a company may do $1 billion. That just shows you the potential that we have. But if we do $1 billion, we're paying out a massive amount of that back to the people who refer people to us. You can earn while you learn. And that's an incredible differentiator between us and anything out there. So please keep that in mind. Our vision is to create over 10 million ESL families, meaning that we work together with you, our consultants, to help people learn English, learn skills for the future, and they have a better life because of our combined efforts. We want to have uh, over 1 million monthly subscriptions. We can do that because as you refer people to us, you build an organization and you can earn while you do that. While all the other apps out there, you just can't do that. So we have rocket fuel in our business opportunity tied to one of the most amazing trends in society today, and that's the need to learn how to speak English with confidence and clarity. By 2030, we believe that we will have 720 million or more US dollars in annual revenue, and we'll pay out at least 310 million of that. In other words, 42% or more as we power forward and partner with you to change the world and open doors for people. Our opportunity is borderless, seamless, and limitless. We hope you see the incredible future that we have ahead of us. Learners will have benefits by focusing. They'll learn learning skills, listening skills, vocabulary, uh, different aspects of English as they go, and we will meet them where they are, and the lessons will be constructed for them through an incredible AI assessment process. But by focusing on speaking, you retain words more, you understand English more, you can listen better. It's the key for people to take their English to the next level. We've consulted with the best of the best experts in this area, and we're so confident with the approach we have. So we give people community, let them be a part of our confidence, let them be a part of our community, and really help them take their skills to the next levels. So what sets us apart? The first online ESL company to provide an AI-driven service as a product with a rewarding earnings opportunity. You can't find that. We're the first to do that. Instant measuring of your language improvement day by day, step by step. Our AI technology will assess your level of how you're communicating and where you are and give you scores, and you'll be able to see your progress. And that's an amazing thing where performance is measured, performance improves. Where performance is measured and recognized, performance improves significantly. That way of thinking is baked into our incredible ESL platform. We'll have native North American coaches that you will have access to, customized lessons based on what you need to improve on with small groups of people, a rewarding community. We've got it all and we've got the future, and we want you to join us in this incredible journey that we are about to embark upon. I will leave it there. And I'm going to turn the time over to Mr. Steve Conley, a co-founder and co-owner in Peak Success. Mr. Conley oversees our product and service development and oversees our AI engineers. Over to you, Steve.
Thanks, Cortland. I appreciate that. I've spent most of my career in technology development and marketing, and that's been now nearly 3 decades. And so the teams that I've worked with include developers and designers in Latin America, in Asia, in Eastern Europe. And the teams that I've been on that have been the best performing teams, the most productive, the happiest ones are those that can communicate really well. So when Robert and I were thinking of this idea and bringing in partners like Cortland and many others, I was just excited to try to use some of that technological expertise to help people really connect and communicate with each other. So let's take a look at our first product that will help us do that. But let's look first at the dashboard. We want this to be fun for people. And so we're earning points, we're achieving awards, and all of these things allow us to continue to have fun every single day and want to engage with the application every day, including with these lessons, our coaching interactions. And I'll mention those in just a moment, but there are some features in this application that are unlike any other English learning program or app available on the market today. And that is where we combine Native American English trained coaches and teachers with artificial intelligence technology that allows someone to train and repeat and improve and measure that success. So let's look at some lessons. I'm going to go into my W lesson. You can see from the previous lessons I've taken, I've achieved an understandability score of close to 50%. And I'll continue with one of these lessons. You'll see we have a number of exercises, each meant to keep things fun, but it also they're scientifically created to help connect the way our minds work, the way our ears hear, and the way our mouths produce these sounds. So we grow in our confidence and our capabilities. So let's listen to this example.
Word. Word.
So other features I want to show people on this screen is the ability for a person, regardless of what language, their native language, that they're able to interact with and understand what's going on this page and throughout the website. So go back to lessons. And you can see that a native Japanese speaker is able to interact with the application in their native language if that's what they need, right? Including even listening to prompts from the guide
単語に一句する音声を選択してください。
in their language and learning about this sound W that we're concentrating on in their native language. This allows someone to really understand the technical nature of this pronunciation and the skills so they can really enjoy going through these lessons and that really understand them. For many languages, this includes custom videos.
今日は water, win, world などの単語の W の音の発音方法
So in this exercise, we're learning the emphasis on syllables within an English word. Is this woman or woman? And let's listen.
woman,
How to be correctly putting the emphasis at the beginning of the word. We also want people to understand and learn the language, so you'll have exercises that are focused on the definition. So we're learning the words that we're practicing. Now, this is the word exercise. This is where I get to train my ability to say this word, or this especially focused on the sound, the W sound. So I'll listen to the guide.
week,
I can listen more slowly,
week,
and then I can practice myself. Week. I can listen to myself. Week. And I could go back and forth and train. Now, let's see how well I did there. So my W sounded a little bit like a V. This guide is able to actually give instruction on how to correct that exercise. That's in our next coming release before we even launch. So this guide will be able to speak to you and say, oh, your V sounded like, or your W sounded like a V. Change your lips in this way in order to make the sound correctly. Now, if I want to save this word and practice it later, I save it to my backpack. That allows me to return to that word very easily later. The last one we'll do is a sentence exercise. So I'll listen to my guide, give me an example of this.
We want to welcome new students to our Wednesday class. We want to welcome new students to our Wednesday class.
Okay, that was nice and slow for me. Hopefully I can get a few of my W's correct this time. We want to welcome new students to our Wednesday class. We want to welcome new. Sounds okay. Let's see how I did. So you could tell when you listen to me that I struggled with the first few W's and I got the last one pretty close. Speaking of accuracy, let's look at another tool that is outside of our normal lessons that can be really, really effective and helpful for someone. So remember, in these lessons, we're focused on a single sound because we're trying to train our muscles. This is different from sitting in a classroom and trying to memorize words. This is more like going to a gym and exercising over and over and over until you develop a certain skill. And that's why our lessons are formulated like this. But there are some other options that allow you to practice exactly what you may need to practice for your job or for family interactions or for travel. So if I'm interested in travel and I want to practice this sentence, I'll type in any sentence I like. And then the system will ingest this and the AI voice will work through this so I can hear a very good example of how this should sound.
Where is the nearest bus stop?
And I can listen more slowly.
Where is the nearest bus stop?
And now I'll try. Where is the nearest bus stop? Did I do better?
I don't think so. Oh, a little bit.
In this exercise, this tool is showing all of my sounds that I produced for the entire sentence. Those I did well, those I need some work on, and those I need a lot of help with. And a user could stay here and go back and forth and listen to the guide voice and their own voice until they've perfected this sentence. And then they would add another sentence. Now I'm going to save this one in my backpack as well because I may want to come back and practice this multiple times. And coaching is one of our differentiators. It's something that no one else does. To combine that training, that repetitive training for sounds, along with an experienced native American English coach who's well trained, can create breakthroughs for English learners that are unavailable anywhere else. When your teacher is teaching you English in their own accent, maybe from some other country, you're going to learn that accent. And here we get you connected to English coaches in two ways. This is called a coaching clip. In this feature, the user records a video of themselves reading a sentence that they've written that they need help with. In this case, it shows their mouth. It's a video so that the coach can really see them and give them a great response and understand what they're doing with their mouth as they speak. The student will write down notes for the teacher. Here's what I'm struggling with. And then here's their recording.
I like visiting my family in the United States because there are a lot of interesting things to see.
Now the coach hears that and can understand what they're struggling with and gives some very specific feedback for this person.
Hello, Steve. Thanks for letting me help you with your English.
What a great coach. So the coach's response
You
is
two really connect well.
oh yeah, we love each other.
There. Yeah.
So the coach's response is transcribed and then translated also in the user's native language. Again, we want to meet people where they're at, and that includes giving them certain information in their native language so they can really understand. So that's a coaching clip. Another feature that will arrive, we think, right after we launch, soon after we launch, are live coaching classes. So you can see, I'll buy some credits here. That's another feature that I think is really interesting. Our users get to earn points for exercises they complete, lessons they complete, coaching interactions that they finish. So they're being rewarded with points, and they can use those points to purchase additional functions and features like coaching sessions. Live coaching are small 3 to 4 person classes. You can see classes that are available for me here based on the sounds that I'm working on. So I can also look at these through a calendar view, and I may see that I do have time Friday at 10:15 to work on this voiced TH. So I'll book that session. So guys, is there anything I've missed that you can think of?
I think it's the future is amazing, and as we innovate and innovate, I can only imagine a year from now, 2 years from now, 3 years from now, as we continue to lead the way as the first AI-driven entrepreneurial opportunity in network marketing. Thank you so much for the great demonstration that you just provided, and thanks to everyone for joining us today. We are so excited about the future, and we'd like you to be a part of it. Thank you again, and we'll look forward to seeing you very soon. This concludes our call.